Hey guys, welcome back to GloryHunter. We're going to progress today, hopefully forward and up the table in Serie A, albeit there's not far to move. We're already second. We will also begin our Europa League journey. We're looking to win that competition this year because we absolutely will be one of, if not the strongest team in the competition. Certainly at this early stage, you'd say we're going to be the strongest in the competition. Evidently, there will be some Champions League sides that come down from that competition out of the group stage, but I can't see anyone on this list at the minute that looks anywhere near our quality. Not even remotely close. Maybe Tottenham. Tottenham and ourselves probably favourites for the Europa League this season. Before, of course, we find out who drops down from the Champions League. We've got a busy month, actually. I'll show you the calendar. A very busy month. So we'll be simming Sampdoria, playing Celtic, playing Roma at home, and then figuring out what we're going to do with Bologna, Venezia and Lech Poznan. If I lose to Celtic or draw to Celtic, I will probably play Lech Poznan. If we're able to get a result against Celtic, then I'll probably sim that one and play one of the other two. Let's win, see how it goes. But to begin with, it's going to be a sim here away from home against Sampdoria, and this should surely be a straightforward victory, and indeed it is. Chiesa with a brace, Vlahovic with a goal as well, and they went down to 10 men after just 24 minutes. That's really poor from Danny Motta. Well and truly let his teammates down there, getting sent so early on. And now, time to take on our first opponents in Europe, as we get a bid for Garifiani, which I'm happy to accept. See you later, sunshine. Not played Celtic before, I don't think, in career mode. At least certainly not for a very long time. So looking forward to this. Celtic line up with Joe Hart in goal. Starfelt has a yellow card brought over from last year's European competition. A full 3-3 for them. Jota on the left, Abada on the right, and Kyogo up top. Aaron Moy in the midfield, another name you'll recognise. Obviously Joe Hart in goal, as we mentioned. I've started a quite heavily rotated side. Ronaldo, Kostic, McKennie, Zakaria, Danilo and Gianluigi Buffon starts in goal for Juventus. Gigi Buffon at 45 years of age, trying to win some sort of European trophy with Juventus, albeit not the Champions League. Oh, go on, Cristiano. Actually got past the defender there. Wasn't expecting to do so. Can we turn inside? I can, but the defender read it, unfortunately. I thought I might have been in there with Cristiano to get a really early 1-0 lead. We could, have accelerated away from the man, but we couldn't do that either. Celtic defending well so far, and I've a feeling they might have to do a lot of defending in this game. Lovely footwork by Szoboszlai. Oh, Dinkley's looking for Ronaldo. Obviously, he's not as fast as he used to be, and he's not fast enough to get to that either. Run. Well in. Oh, you are kidding me. You're kidding me! I've tackled him, it's bounced off my other defender, straight back to Kyogo. Well, that's an unfortunate start to the game. It's a brilliant challenge by Pau Torres. It's just hit Danilo and gone straight back to him. How's your luck, Ches? Not great, mate. Expecting more from him there. Spinazzola's been so rock solid for us at the back. That will find Szoboszlai. Weston McKennie is there again. Someone looking for Ronaldo. Cristiano's in and misses the target. It's manual shooting with the power shots, of course. So that's my fault for missing the target. Szoboszlai and out wide. Sonny Boy into Weston McKennie. Looking to get around the outside. A turn and a pass. And Heung-min Son, whoa, comes very close to his first goal for Juventus, but doesn't quite get it. I might narrow up the wingers, actually, and bring them slightly more forward so that we aren't quite so wide and they're a bit more central to try and help out. Danilo will find Kostic, who finds Dominik Szoboszlai, and that's 1-1. Szoboszlai's second goal for the club since coming in. Doing a very good job in central attacking midfield. Hopefully he'll grow really well this year. That's the aim. Hopefully he can score another today. Good movement from Kostic. And then Szoboszlai's literally just on his own. He couldn't miss that one, could he? That's a nice ball from Rio to Jota. Joao Moreno confirmed as a Manchester United man. That's a actually very good ball across to Juranovic. Finds Kyogo. GG! You got to be better than that, Buffon. You got to be better than that. He's put his hands next. We've not seen an animation like that for a while, actually. But he's put his hands next to the ball rather than actually pushing out at it. Oh, that's savable. It really is savable. Never mind. Celtic 2, Juventus 1. Maybe Buffon is turning out to be the signing that was just to tick the box rather than someone that can come back and actually have a part to play. Well, he's not got anywhere near it. Out to Abada. Back to Juranovic. And in nicely here to Aaron Moy. I'm worried about this. Zakaria does well. That's why we changed him to a centre-back. Win this, please, Dominic. Well done. Weston McKennie. Now Sonny can get in behind. He's not had the chance to do anything for me so far this season, Heung-min Son. I've run out of room. McKennie! I can't believe the defenders closed me down there. Heung-min Son was away with so much room. I didn't fancy the shot with the defender in such close proximity, though. SMS. Out to Son. Back to SMS. Into the middle. He's onside here, Dominic. Looking for another. Draws the save out of Joe Hart. It'll be a draw or nothing. We need to score from this corner. Dominic delivers. It's decent. Oh, was headed towards a teammate. Pau Torres. Zakaria! An equaliser for Juventus. We will not lose on Europa League opening day. Thank you very much. Certainly, we need to be better in the next Europa League game, but we've been able to save face and get ourselves a late draw here against Celtic. It's an important header by Pau Torres. That the two centre-back partners combining, and Zakaria, however you want to pronounce his name, with the last touch of the game, gives us an equaliser. Up next, Roma. Although we will be at full strength for that, but really unfortunate first goal to concede, and some questionable things happening throughout the game against me as well. I think we'll be fine in the Europa League. That was just unlucky. Roma with Patricio in goal. New signing Jose Maria Jimenez lines up alongside Harry Maguire. And Yere as the back three. Karsdorp, De Hood, Cristante and Oyarzabal on the left-hand side. Dybala and Zaniolo sit behind Tammy Abraham. It's weird to me why the left wing position is always at the bottom of the list, behind the forwards. Really odd that, isn't it? Regardless, it's just a FIFA thing. Vlahovic is up to 89, as is Chiesa now as well. Milinkovic-Savic 87. You'll notice we're at full strength other than Pogba now at cam, although arguably, rating-wise, Pogba at cam is better than Szoboszlai. But Dominik Szoboszlai has started his career very well here at Juventus, and hopefully we will continue to start our season very well as Rick Karsdorp is in behind and runs out of room. This is the battle for top spot. Ourselves and Roma were 2 from 2. And of course we simmed against Sampdoria, so we might actually be top of the league as we head into this one. I'm not sure. I didn't see what Roma's result was in match day 3. Sergej Milinkovic-Savic very nearly scores an absolute worldie to start the day. This game is kicking off end to end, isn't it? Can we get to that? No. Oh, off the line. I think that was headed in. It was Pogba again. Dumfries around the corner. Tammy intercepts. Pogba trying to outmuscle him and can't. Tammy Abraham not on the plane to the World Cup for England. But I'm sure if there was an English striker that didn't make the cut that we'd like to go instead, it would probably be Ivan Toney over Tammy Abraham, given the current form of everybody in the Premier League and elsewhere. Obviously, Tammy at Roma in real life too. Giving the ball away there. I was going to look for Vlahovic. There was an offside there, but it didn't get the chance to get given because we've won it back again. This is breathless so far, isn't it? The opening 12 minutes, providing plenty of action here against Roma. One end of the pitch to the other. Pogba's going to come short for that. That's Alaba, in fact. Here's Dusan. Tackled, though. Oh, it's going to fall. Chiesa! Wide of the target. Excellent defending throughout. Not such good passing from either side, though, so far. Plenty of misplaced ones. Here's Pogba. And closed me down quickly, so we'll get that to Federico Chiesa, who's had a shot narrowly wide earlier. And now a shot well saved by Rui Patricio. We're the side that looked more likely to get the first goal of the game. Oh, but Pau Torres heads wide from the corner as well. Challenge. Oh, Alaba, what a leap. He just hung there forever. Dusan with a little ball back to Fede Chiesa. We'll try and play Dusan around the corner. He's in behind here on his left. Oh, it's gorgeous from Dusan Vlahovic. In the 30th minute, it's Juventus 1, Roma 0. That's what I need more of from Dusan this season. The angle was tight, but I just put my faith in that left foot. Faith repaid. Brilliant finish. We're in front. Dumfries. Alaba. I'd love a second. Could easily have had one. My finishing or passing has just been a little bit better. Pogba quickly. SMS! There is that second. That didn't take long in coming in this second half, did it? We've been the better team. We beat Roma 2-0 at the beginning of last season, and we look set to do it again. We will be top of Serie A come the end of play. Yeah, right. Given straight to Milinkovic-Savic. Really poor from him. Chiesa just waiting to play the right pass at the right time. I'll float that, looking for Heung-min Son. Early. SMS again. SMS again. 3-0 Juve. Heung-min Son with the assist. Haven't quite gotten Heung-min Son into the fray properly yet, but evidently he's still having an effect on play. That's, I think, his first assist. He hasn't scored yet, but I have narrowed things up with the formation, and I'm going to look to maintain that permanently moving forward. We've been very good in this game against Roma, and if we can do this continually for the rest of the season, then surely we are nailed on for that Serie A title and hopefully the Coppa Italia and Europa League as well. Napoli have scored. No, Verdi scored for Torino. Napoli dropping points. Son, looking for another assist but won't get it. Nice ball inside. Tammy's only option was Zaniolo. Oyarzabal has a few more. That might fall for Tammy. It has done. Not sure on the physics of that. But Tammy Abraham pulls one back for Roma. I need to see a replay. Looked like he was jumping one way, but it zipped off the other. How? Yeah, not sure about that. He's headed like this, and it's gone backwards. No, I'm not having that. I'm not having that at all. Thankfully, we were already 3-0 up, so it's not going to matter. Final whistle sounds. Despite the dodgy Tammy Abraham goal, we do get the victory, and a nice one at that. A relatively comfortable one, if I say so myself. 10 shots to their 1. Definitely a deserved victory, thank you very much. So we will outright be top of the table with 12 points, 4 wins in 4. That was indeed Roma's first defeat of the season. They were 3 wins from 3, as were we. The only 2 sides to be so. And now we are clear by 2 points. Although, as you understand, still a long way to go this season. Still a long way to go. Some frustrating declining of loan moves from a number of youngsters, which is annoying. Bologna next. The what? Belgium. Oh. Okay, I'm extending my contract offer. I didn't even know contract offer extensions like that were a thing for international management. I guess they can be, because you can be without an international job. Whereas at the minute, with the way that career mode works, you can't be without a job or without a contract as a club manager, because there is no way to be unemployed. Like, for example, there is in real life or Football Manager. So, do I play Bologna and then sim the game against Lech Poznan? Or do I sim Bologna and sim Venezia and play the Poles? I think I'll play the Poles, and we will quickly sim this Bologna game. Hopefully get a dub. It's a defeat against Bologna away from home. Okay. I would have thought we were strong enough to win that. Wouldn't you? At home against Venezia next. And we should be good enough to win that one as well. But now I'm a little bit questioning the scenario with sim games again. Morale is fine. Sharpness is not great, but it's not woeful. See how this one goes at home. That's a 3-1 win. Son, Chiesa and Vlahovic. Yeah, maybe it's the home away thing. I don't know. I honestly don't know. You guys know how up and down it can be with simmed games. Lech Poznan are top of the group currently, having beaten Ghent. We're still top of the league regardless, but no unbeaten Invincibles run for us this year. Still top though, and hopefully we can be top sooner rather than later in the Europa League Group 2. Win this against Poznan, and we stand a chance to beat. Lech Poznan playing a 4-2-3-1. I'll be honest, I don't recognise any of their players. However, they won on opening day against Ghent, so have already taken a head start at group stage level. So let's just try and knock them down a peg, shall we? I've rotated a little bit again, but hopefully we'll play better this time and have a bit better luck this time than we did against Celtic earlier on. Ronaldo, Kostic, McKennie, Danilo and Buffon. Down the line then to Heung-min Son. Inside to Szoboszlai, McKennie and Danilo. Kostic will look to cut inside. Ronaldo has started to decline in rating now. 87. So I'm glad that we've made the decision to sign him when we did. Because after this season, I feel like he's probably not going to be usable. Even if he's got the overall rating, he's just not going to be that good. Oh, it would have been a beautiful one too if we could have played that. Little layoff to McKennie, and then the ball was on, but I couldn't find it. Karlstrom will look to find the ball for them, and he's found it well. But Torres says, get off. Amaral's a heavy touch. Okay. Spun straight to one of their men, Balua. Back to Yoel and Sobaik. Or Sobiek. Pronounce it whichever way you want. Back to Pereira. Oh, couldn't quite get there with Heung-min Son. And Souza has the option to square this, which I was worried about, but we've won it back off him. Come on in, Sonny boy. On your bike, mate. So I was like, we'll look for Sonny. And look for Ronnie. Sonny to Ronnie. Sonaldo to Ronaldo. Ronaldo looking for Sonaldo, finding SMS, who gets us a corner. Son getting What? Excuse me? What was that for? Am I going to see a replay of it? I don't think so. I have no idea what Son just got booked for. I don't remember making a foul at all. Ronaldo jumped for it, but wasn't the right side of the man, and Sobiek will get rid. And as far as Heung-min Son, though. Szoboszlai. Ronnie! Good save by Rodko. Continually looking to get ourselves a 1-0 lead then. Kostic. Bremer's underneath this. Good save by the keeper. That was on its way in. Bremer scored 2 or 3 headed goals for us from set pieces now. I just can't get Ronaldo the right side of the man from a corner. He's still got his jumping ability, but it's just his pace that's letting him down now. Not necessarily letting him down. It's just not as strong. Jumping is still 94. Heading is still 88. I just can't get him in front of the man right now. Spinazzola. Son. Savic and Szoboszlai, and Ronaldo's onside here. Cristiano buries it. Cristiano Ronaldo. See! He scored very late on to win us a game earlier in the season, and has scored late on in the first half, not second half this time, to give us a 1-0 lead here against Poznan. He did well to keep that away from the defender. He doesn't have the acceleration, so he used his body to position himself and defend the ball, and almost left it behind and then scooped it with the left foot to then get him away from the defender. It's almost like slowing down to then speed up to just shake the pressure off. It's intelligent play from Cristiano, and it gives us a 1-0 lead. Continually, the Champions League's top ever goal scorer continues to bag them. But this is the Europa League. Ha! Saj. Milinkovic-Savic into Weston McKennie. Start the second half strong. Kostic. Oh, he's on again. Cristiano. Should have buried that, really. I was expecting him to use his left foot, so I went for a finesse. And then in the end, he used his right. Son with a nice spin. Szoboszlai looking to do the same. Now Son's in behind. I fancy it through the air, though, with the defender in such close proximity. I love that. Thank you. Spinazzola is just getting better and better at right back. Really enjoying him now. He was a little bit of a weak link last year, but he has not looked as such this season at all. Karlstrom to Sousa, and out wide to Balua, who has been in Spinazzola's back pocket the entire game. Look at that inside to then go to Son over the top. It's well blocked. We won't get it to Son over the top. And they'll squeeze that through there. And the ball is on around the outside to Pereira. Joel Pereira. Good block by Spinazzola. It's going to be a corner, though, for Lech Poznan here away from home. As Soviet goes off for them up top. A change at striker as they try and change their fortunes here in the Europa League. Oh, he's done me. Absolutely sent me there with a fake cross. Karlstrom scoops that to Sousa. Back to Karlstrom again. He's in. Buffon makes the save, looking for a clean sheet. Corner's going to come in again. Spinazzola trying to deal with the man at the near post, and does so. I'm trying to sprint after it, but a bit slow to pick up the pace there. I wonder if analog sprint is on again for some reason. Feels like it at times. Alheidos trying to slow them up here, but this is a prolonged spell of Poznan pressure that thankfully won't end in a goal. It's a corner for Poznan. It's a decent header by Pau Torres. Spinazzola out to Amaral, and Spinazzola will intercept. Give that there for Kostic to run onto. And he's off, and he's gone. Catch me if you can, pal. Guess you're not going to do it. Filip Kostic took an extra touch. Unreal. Cannot believe it. Paul Pogba. Dink. Heung-min Son. Scuffer. Awful connection. Heung-min Son scores his first goal for me in a played game. It's not his first for the club. He got one in a simmer earlier on. I'm annoyed at Kostic, so I pressed finesse shot, and he took an extra touch and delayed, waiting for the keeper to get to him, it felt like, but that was how it went in the end. Good header by the man in the middle there, and a lovely little dink by... Pogba. To be fair, it's a very realistic finish, isn't it? Just snatching at the effort, just making sure he gets it off on target. Keeper can't do anything with it. Heung-min Son makes it 2. We made hard work of it, but we've gotten the job done. We will win, and potentially, depending on what happens in the Celtic-Ghent game, potentially go top of our Europa League group to end the month, as well as be top of Serie A. And we couldn't be happier with that. I'll have that back. Oh, Spinazzola's so good now! Really enjoying Spinazzola at left back. I mean, obviously, this game, it looks a bit more one-sided than it ordinarily is, because he's up against someone that's really not that good. What was the scoreline in the other game? I couldn't scroll quickly enough to find out. It's AC Milan for us next, though, in league football, so we had to rotate a little bit for Poznan, really. We were ruthless out there, and we didn't really give them a look in. Buffon keeps a clean sheet for the first time in, well, his time back here at the club, I think, certainly, but I'm sure he was keeping the occasional clean sheet for Parma as well before we picked him up. That's going to be 3 points for us in the... Oh, squad submission. Yeah, there's still no one I want to bring back, I don't think. Dries Mertens is just declining in rating now. So we are top of Serie A and top of our Europa League group. Ghent beat Celtic. So 4-3-3-1. We have 2 games against Ghent, then home and away coming up over the next couple of episodes. Tomorrow, though, you probably excuse me for wanting to play AC and Inter. It's Milan and Milan. And then from there, probably Torino. And then Sim, Cremonese and Udinese at home. Although Udinese were very good last year. And depending on where they are this year, might sway my hand. But no, Udinese not having a very good start to the season at all. So they're not as strong as they were last year. So both Milan sides tomorrow. And then probably Torino as well. We're not bothered about the international friendlies. That's not a problem whatsoever. We are, however, interested in the Euros in the off-season between Season 2 and 3. For now, though, that's all for today. Join me tomorrow for 2 games at San Siro against different sides. That'll be all. Thank you very much for watching. Drop the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you tomorrow.